Welcome to the second episode of Authentic Answers, where we give you the truth and nothing but the truth. On this episode, we're going to talk about relationships in a church setting. This person asked me to keep their name anonymous. If you want to ask a question and you don't want me to tell your name, I'm not going to tell nobody. That stays between me and you. But this person is someone that's barely getting involved in the church. He saw a girl that he liked. He's going to they both like each other. And he's just going through a struggle right now because he doesn't understand dating in a church. Well, first of all, I'm going to start off with this. Dating in a church, depending on who you are and what you want to accomplish in the church, if you're working, if you're an active member, is very different than dating, let's say, at your local school, at your high school, at your job. Is very different, Just because at a church, it's like a place where you go find, your spiritual balance, where you go in and you pray to God, where you go in and try to make yourself better. So you don't want to have a lousy relationship. You don't want to have people confused on what you are trying to accomplish at church. Because if you just go and you start dating people and now you're dating this person, now you're dating this person, now you're dating this person, then it gives the people a perspective like, hey, what are you really coming to church for? Like, you're trying to build a better you, or you're trying to, find a new girlfriend every 3 to 4 weeks. But this guy actually likes this girl, but he's just scared about the pace. I think that's the main thing that he's worried about. Hey, he said, I think we're moving too fast. I don't feel like I'm ready. I mean, he's ready emotionally, but the pace that they're putting him through is that, hey, I'm not ready financially. Hey, I don't even have a crib. They're asking me, hey, how much time you're gonna have? 6, 8, 9 months to get married. I don't even have a crib. I don't feel like I'm ready. I just want to date somebody. And it's tough because I grew up in a community just like him, where you could date for 2 years and you don't have to do anything malicious, or you don't have to be doing around no sketchy stuff. You meet the family, everybody's good and happy, and nobody's giving you the side eye. The side eye when you go to church and you sit down with your partner, and you've been dating for like 2, 3 months and you haven't even proposed. That side eye. It's just a different community, and it's hard to explain somebody that's barely getting involved in the community of the church how relationships work. And the best way that I explain it is just reputation, man. You don't want people thinking that you're just going to church just to fling around or to find a new girlfriend, or to distract people from finding what they're really going to church for, is work on themselves and working on their relationship with God, number one. So if you're having questions about dating in church, just make sure you talk to your pastor, number one. Make sure you consult with the girl or guy's family. What are your plans? If you're not ready to be emotionally invested to the way that they want to, make sure you talk about that with your partner. But, I mean, I know a lot of people are going to side-eye me for this too. But, at the end of the day, whatever people in your community or at the church are saying about you, that's just them, man. Like, they're not going to be in the relationship. They're not going to be with you on the dates. They're not going to be with you when you're going through hardship, if you don't have a crib. They're not going to be with you when you're feeling the pressure about, hey, I got to do this, this, and this to, like, comply with the church rules. So at the end of the day, you and the person that you're dating, that's the one that has to be on the same team, on the same plan, working toward the same goals. Make sure the family's okay. Make sure your pastor knows what you're doing. But when you start moving sideways and you start, seeming things are kind of sketchy, that's when people start, talking about their reputation. So just my biggest advice on dating inside the church, or my biggest tip I can give, is communication. Communication with the family, your pastor, man, and just communication with your partner. You feel like you're moving too fast, or you feel like this is something new to me. Hey, I still love you, but we just got to work through this. You got to give me time. You got to give me patience. And if they're not willing to do that, well, maybe that's not the right partner for you. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. or a thumbs down, depending on what you feel like.